So, sharing the stream. I should automatize that sometimes. Why is there Fox? Why is there Fox on my timeline? Oh, whatever. Hi, Randy! So you guys are already in, so I don't need to share the stream link with you guys. Very great. Great. Metal Gear. Very, very true. And I'm sharing the stream link. Here. So, hi Xkawa! So, I have a controller because we're going to spend another some 10 minutes until people, to give people time to join playing. Yeah, I'm going with 15th this time. What could possibly go wrong except for me accidentally showing off an incomplete build of the patch that we're working on? It's gonna be fine. Wait, it's not showing this. It's not showing. Okay, hang on. So apparently Dolphin doesn't always register as the same window. That is curious. Well, whatever, I can fix this. Wait, this is not the window I wanted. There we go. Here we go. Sega! Wait, why was the desktop audio loud and now it is very, very quiet? Oh, I get why. I can fix that, but I hate the fact that I have to. Why is your desktop audio like this? XCon in the chat. I currently am doing some MSX Mado work even though my laptop is in service. So now I'm programming on my phone? What are you? You demon! How are you doing that? You are a demon and I don't trust you anyway. So we're waiting on, we are giving people chance to join, so it's another day. So what is going to be my personal challenge of the day? Hi Bio and Storm! So I'm going to try and beat someone in Tsu. Who am I going to try and beat in Tsu? Yeah, there's no Wingo yet in this one. I'm gonna be sick. And my greatest enemy is Lemurus because he doesn't stop annoying me. The grind indeed never stops. And to Amethyst theme, because of course. Because of course we're doing this to Amethyst theme. God, I forgot how weird the RNG in this game is. I don't have Rulu unlocked here because this is not the version of the game that I have my save files on. I have her unlocked elsewhere, but not here. Wait, no, stop, die, perish. I am making you die. This is. Okay. Kill the Lemmy! I am on a roll already today. Ex-cow killed a lamb, he's just politely asking to be cursed. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah. I sent him some garbage. Because that's what he deserves. Ah! 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 This is how the song is sung. Don't add me. I am an expert in character songs. So will this do it? Yes. Okay. I'm glad to announce Lambros has perished. I'm hungry. Can I go home? That's my sig. Okay, so clearly Lambros is not the opponent we are looking for. So we're going to do the true challenge. Amity versus school. Ah, it broke. The chain broke. Why does this happen to me? I didn't ask for this. I did not ask for this. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. I'm dead. Ah! Why did I spin that? This didn't need to be spun. I'm losing my mind. It did not need to be spun. It did not need to be spun. But I guess this works. But I guess this works. Somehow. Ah! Ah! Enemy ship with Lambros ended. Accord is my now my new best enemy. Whatever. Bio and stop in the chat, Nanny dying inside .mp4. I mean, yeah, pretty much. okay, no, this chain is broke. Broke chain! Broke chain! Broke chain! Broke chain! I broke the chain! Broke the chain! It's not working because I broke it and I broke it again! Wait, what? Wait, what? 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 What happened? How did that happen? That was an Uno reversal, right? Holy hell, why? I thought I'd lost, but then I didn't lose. Even though I thought I lost. In case you haven't noticed yet, I can't do counters, like at all. So I have to dig, because digging is all I can do. Because I do not understand the art of the counter, and people who do scare me. Okay, I think that's enough of that for today. Let's get straight into the robot girls. It's very important. Plop. I said plop. Good, go away. Good. And I am going to disappear this text. Plop. Click, click. There we go. I need to change the desktop audio again because for some reason it is very quiet again. Okay, I hope this does it. Yeah, this is the highest I can set it. Hi, Colony! Hi, I hunger! Hi, I hunger! X-Counter chat. Before we go, quick recap for somebody who's never saw any of the prior streams. Okay, so, wait, how... We are escorting a robot girl to her destiny. That is all you need to know. Our protagonist is a guy who's old enough to be her dad. That's what we know. And he's escorting her to her destiny. Which, in a post-epic, it's The Last of Us with robot girls. It's The Last of Us with robot girls, and that's all you need to know. Let's get into it. Let me just grab the script. Honestly, that summary has yet to fail me. The Last of Us with robot girls is still the best way to summarize this whole story. Oh yeah, which script are we at? Let me just check. Today should be fragment 10. Hang on. We had fragment 10. Oh, this is pretty short. This one is pretty short. Okay, Wait, technically we could finish all... No, we're not doing all of this today. So it's 10-1. Script 10-1, hang on. Script files. We need script 10-1. There we are. Exco in the chat. Oh, thank you. I thought it would be funny to say something like that when you're probably near the end of the thing, lol. I didn't expect a legitimate answer. I mean, it is. It really is. Anyway, let's do this. So, load. Exactly. We were at the beginning of the big escape plan. Jude is trying to escape. Now with one more robot girl. Our total number of robot girls has increased by 1. And one of them has 1 broken leg. So we'll probably see the return of the stretcher this time. If we can recover the stretcher. Let's do this. Oh, new music. We haven't had this one before. It sounds like Persona 5. It sounds like a Persona 5 track. Help! Okay, let's do this. In the depth of night, we started to begin our mission. Well, we started to begin our actions. We got on the move. In the depth of night, we got on the move. Hi, Triple! Looking robotic Joker indeed. Confinement Station. Seilschuppes. In the very beginning, our prison had been guarded in a very strict system by several people at a time. But in the past few days, there had always only been 1 guard left here. Oh yeah, for those who weren't there last time, the reason the number of guards has decreased because everybody in this camp is starving. That's why they are keeping us prisoner, because they think they can get us to lead them to some sort of somewhere where they will get food, which we can't because we came from very far away. And they are very close to eating us, which we don't want. So let's continue. Hi, Ilu! Even that 1 guard we had was barely keeping it together. Their vision apparently blurred by both drowsiness and hunger. He looked like he was on the verge of collapse at any given time. Right now, they seem to be slacking off. Ugh. Toyu. Actually, it would be better to say that this group was probably never all that well organized to begin with. Colony in the chat, why are we inside a shed? Because we got captured by a group of people who ran into some singularity machines and now are stuck out here. And they are expecting us to somehow lead them out of here, which we cannot do. Mostly because we do not speak their language. Triple ethics because we truly are the last of us. Glad to have you here. Be very careful to not make a sound. I used the key that Delilah had given to me to open the gate. Or the door. It's probably just the door. It's probably just the door. I approached the one guard who was sitting on a chair and nodding off with his arms crossed. He was extremely skinny and also dirty all over. He looked like he might be even weaker right now than I, despite all the punishment I've taken in the daily beatings. Oh! Yeah, goodbye, dude! We're ending you! Colony in the chat. Well, damn, didn't know Hyperlink Block made a cult. Go for the backstab, sneak strike them. That's what we are doing here. I grappled him. And then started to strangle him with my bare arms. He tried to put up a resistance. But it wasn't enough to untangle himself from me. His corpse fell to the floor and I took its gun. Wow, that got very dark very quick, but hey! Desperate times call for desperate measures. Agni chat, it was nice meeting you, Jude. It's okay, he lives, he got a gun now. We got gun now, yes! It was an old rifle. It clearly hadn't been maintained very well, given how rusted every single part was. But it was better than nothing at all. Still, I was sure that I wouldn't be able to rely on this thing very much. Colony in the chat, now she can finally follow after her role model Shadow the Hedgehog. This isn't Robot Girl! This is Robot Girl's, kind of, sort of dad. He's on the fence about that, but yeah, it's the other character. Okay, come. Here's Robot Girl. I whispered to call her. And Philia came after me out of our prison. We're triple Mathix in the chat. Where's the damn fourth Robot Girl? We don't even have 3. We have 2. We have 2. I know, I got the reference. Don't worry. She looked very sad for the dead man, but she didn't say anything. The surroundings of the building were clad in silence. It seemed like all the other men were asleep right now. Even without my terminal to work in tandem with it, my ocular visor was able. My ocular vision was. My ocular implant. Hang on. Oh. My ocular implant was able to increase the little light that we got from the stars, and in order to allow me to see. So I selected the darkest possible path as I proceeded. Colony in the chat, maybe the fourth Robot Girl is the friends we made along the way. It's nothing but shadow quotes. Nothing but Shadow the Hedgehog quotes right now. Wait, does this make Philia Maria? Something to think about. Oh. There were no guards stationed within the base, and neither were there any surveillance cameras placed. I would call this very negligent, but these people are all starving, so. Not that it matters, but right now I'm very thankful for that. Because of that, we were able to reach the outer walls without being discovered by anyone. Over here. Standing by a short chat that stood by the outer walls, Delilah whispered to us. Delilah called us. Hi, Novastar! Colony, if you get all the robot girls, you go super robot style to defeat Dr. Robot Girl. We're making a new game here, you guys. Oh, nice! She had all of my equipment lined up in front of her. Nice. I was incredibly relieved from the bottom of my heart. If I have that stuff, then it's all gonna work out. I put my equipment back on. There was my code, my terminal, and my gun. However, she didn't give me back my grenades or any of my ammunition. There was a lot less gunpowder in the gun than before, but I didn't complain. Philia too was able to get most of her equipment back. Philia, I brought one of the guns that belong to these men here for you. It was a small mechanical handgun. The sort of thing that would spread its bullets out all over the place. A surprisingly easy to handle type. Hi. Okay. She was actually... Oh yeah, Philia didn't want her gun back. Philia was happy when she heard that her gun had been taken. She didn't want it back. And now she gets a new one and she's like, oh no! Help! Somebody free me from gun ownership! Philia is like... For those who don't know, Philia is extremely anti-gun. Like, extremely anti-gun. She looked very unhappy, but she did accept it. Calling in the chat rooms. Philly as the robot girl with the white hair. I reactivated the wearable network. From my terminal, huge amounts of inflammation were flowing to me. Yes, that's perfect. He's chuckling like a villain. This is amazing. Colony in the chat. Philiesta? She sounds like a fake state in a video game. Philia. Her name is Philia. Jude? You're scaring me. I could feel the energy surging within me. Because the remaining medical gels that hadn't been used up yet and within my body had been stimulated by the reactivation of the network. I was almost wondering if I was having hallucinations from the remaining medical gels that had remained within my body that hadn't been used up yet, being stimulated by the reactivation of the network. I'm ready to go. But before we do... Delilah gestured with her hand towards the part of her leg where it had been cut off. When she did so... Oh! When she did so, her skeleton slid out and extended, forming a cane to support her body. You had that sort of function? It's an upgrade that my father gave to me. As long as we don't run into any too bad roads, I should be able to walk. Do they know about this? They don't. A very clever girl. Colin in the chat. Oh no, Shadow the Robot Girl commits war crimes. Were you able to prepare what we talked about? Yes, exactly as you told me to. You've really done a great job. Wait, I hear some sort of commotion behind us. Wait, this... We're already at the end of the script. This is a very short script. Next script after this. We're going to the next script after this. She was right. I could hear somebody's shouting voice from within the base. Several people were leaving their houses. Apparently our escape had been discovered.
どうしますか？こんなにすぐ騒がれたのであれば隠れた方がいいでしょうか？
Wendy in the chat asks, are you supposed to go to the next script? Oh yeah, this is not the only script I'm supposed to be reading this week. I'm just surprised that this specific script is so short. I think this is the shortest script in the novel so far. But the script lengths are really, really weirdly uneven. What should we do? If they're going to be on the hunt of us right now, should we go and hide? No. We'll use the little thing that we prepared to do a little... to spread a little confusion. I gestured towards Delilah. Oh. Okay. I gave Delilah a cue. And we ignited all of the explosive resins we had prepared all at once. Oh, amazing! It's going to explode. Delilah ducked away. Covered her ears and closed her eyes and shut her mouth. Philly, however, stood upright. Obviously, Delilah was the one who was acting correctly here for a case of an explosion. But given that the explosives we'd spread were all inside the buildings, inside the base, it was no trouble either way. Still, this means that the man who raised Delilah must have been really a very experienced courier. Boom. Boom. The earth shook terribly. From the outside, it looked like nothing but clay. So if you didn't know what it was, nobody would have realized that these were actually explosives. And yet, the explosive power was great enough to leave at least several... And yet, the explosive power was great enough to leave... hang on. A handful of sizable small craters behind... A handful of small craters behind. Agni-chan, I like good explosions. Who doesn't? One after another, the explosions kept going off in all over the place within the base. And the angry roars of the man could be heard. There. Let's go.
Hi.
Yes. My ears are ringing!
静かにしろ。
Be quiet. We took advantage of the continuing explosions and finally got away from the base.
彼らは西の探検隊です。
Okay, I need the next. These people are a reconnaissance team from the west.
西というのは大陸西部の人類圏か。
From the west? You mean from the western part of this continent? Did they come from the human? Did they come from the human controlled territories?
いわゆる西部までは行きません。
There are reasons why they can't go too far west right now.
彼らについて言えば、この半島を南北に貫く山脈の反対側にあたる土地から来ました。
According to what I heard them say, there's a mountain range that goes through the peninsula. They came from the opposite side of it.
西といえば西だが、そう遠くもないな。そこにも人類圏が。
Well, west is still west, and it doesn't even sound that far away. I didn't know there was a human-controlled area there, though.
はい。東部よりやや規模が小さいと思いますが、まあまあ安全な土地といくつかの町が存在します。
Yes, the scale of it is much smaller than the human-controlled territory in the east, though, as far as I know. However, it is a fairly safe place, and there are a few towns that exist there.
こっちに来るには山脈を越えないとならん土地だな。なぜこんなところに。
So they would have to get through a really steep mountain range to get here. Why did they come here in the first place?
逃げてきたのです。
They were running. She explained to me that the hoodlum and thugs of the western areas one day banded together and formed a faction who decided to look to expand their territory into unexplored turf. However, their plan failed. And there were many casualties. Among the casualties were some of their most capable members. And from the very beginning, they hadn't even had more than 100 members to start with. But in the beginning they apparently had more than 100 members. Sorry, mistake. They continued their exploration until they reached the base of the peninsula. But when they arrived there, They made the mistake. They made the grave mistake of antagonizing a singularity machine that was active in that area. Oof. Well, I'm sorry, that's not those guys' own fault. I'm sorry, they had it coming.
彼らは兵器を保有していたそうですが、相手にもならなかったと。
It seemed that they had weapons in their possession, but even so, they were no match to that machine.
そうだろうな。
Obviously. They tried to escape, but their way back to their origin, the town of origin, was blocked by the machine. So they had no other choice but to run away to the further into the peninsula. They kept going south until the singularity machine finally stopped chasing them. And because of that, they ended up here in this place. They ended up stuck here, driven out to this place. On the way here, many of them died. They lost their equipment. And now they had trouble procuring food as well. Right now, they don't have the equipment, neither the food that they would need to return to the west.
彼らはもう東部に流れ込むしかないということを本気で検討するようになっていました。
They were seriously considering just going into the eastern territories because they don't think that they have any other options left.
あのコンディションではたどり着けんだろうな。
In the condition that they're right now, I seriously doubt that they will ever arrive there.
はい。ですが、他に選択肢がないのでしょう。
I agree, but I don't believe that they have any other thing left to do.
君はいつ彼らに捕まったんだ？
When were you caught by them?
もともと私は放浪者でした。
Oh, I was a vagabond to begin with.
西部のどこかで製造されました。私は一人で目覚めました。
I was manufactured somewhere in the western areas. When I awoke, I was all on my own.
気がつけば荒野を放浪していました。そんな時に出会ったのが父でした。
Before I knew it, I found myself wandering the wilderness. But then, out there, I met my father.
父親、運び屋ということだったな。
Your father, you said he was a courier?
はい。父は単独で山を越えて東部からやってきました。
Yes, my father had come from the eastern territories. He'd crossed the mountains all on his own.
そいつはちょっとしたもんだな。
Then he must be quite the courier.
私は父に拾われ、旅に同道することになりました。
My father picked me up, and I from that point on, I was accompanying him on his journeys.
もともと西の現地語は話せたのですが、父から東部の言葉も習いました。
At the beginning, I only spoke the language of the Western Territories. However, I learned the language of the Eastern Territories from my father.
それで話せるのか？
And that's why you can talk to us.
ええ、今ではこちらの方が得意なくらいです。
Yes. In fact, I feel like I'm much more eloquent in this language right now than I am in the one I knew to begin with.
最初の時はちっ
も話せなかったのに。
Even though you seemed like you couldn't talk to us at all in the beginning.
あの時は見張りがいただろ。
There were guards there around us back then.
あ、そう。
Oh, right!
西部の旅は危険なものでした。
Traveling the Eastern Territories was very dangerous.
アンドロイドである私を連れ去ろうとする者たちが常にいました。私の存在は土地で噂話になっていましたから。
People who knew that I was an android sometimes came to try and kidnap me. Eventually, the fact that I existed became a rumor all of itself. Became gossip all of itself.
連れ去るって誰に？
But why kidnap you? Why would they have taken you?
私を連れてきた者には報酬を出すという方がいたそうです。
Oh dear. Oh no, oh no. Apparently, there was a certain person who was offering high recompensation for whoever might be able to bring me to them. I think we have a suspect for that, you guys. Did Willem do a little bit of kidnapping? Did Willem do a little bit of hiring kidnappers? Oh dear. Oh dear. Willem, no! Don't do that! Yeah, I think Jude has the same thought as us right now.
それで半島に逃げたのか。
Is that why you escaped to the peninsula?
それはたまたまです。手配した張本人から父に持ちかけがあったと聞きました。
Oh, that was a very incidental development. I heard that the ringleader that was searching for me. I heard that the ringleader that was searching for me had offered a deal to my father.
それは。
And
父と話し合い、その方のもとに身を寄せることに決めました。そういう交渉をしたんです。
I discussed it with my father. And we decided to give myself into the care of that person. So we negotiated.
その旅の途中で連中と出くわしたと。
And on the journey there, you happened to come across these people, right?
はい。
Yes.
彼らは慢性的に物資に不足していましたから、旅人を見つけては襲撃して略奪を繰り返していました。私もそのようにして奪われました。
Yes, because these people were chronically lacking equipment and resources. They would always surprise attack travelers who came by and loot from them. That is how I got attacked as well.
なんだかんだで人を一番殺しているのは人自身だからな。
Well, you know how it is. The most dangerous thing to people's lives often happen to be other people.
ジュードさんたちは南を目指しておられるのですよね。
Jude and Philia, you are trying to get to the west, aren't you?
公爵さんのところに行くんだよ。
Yeah, we're going to meet the Duke.
やはりそうでしたか。
I knew it.
君が行こうとしていた場所と俺たちの目的地は同じのようだ。
Yes, it would appear that where we are going and you were trying to go are the same place.
そのようですね。
Yes, it would appear so.
じゃあ一緒に行けるね。
Well, then let's go together.
ええ、そうであればいいと思いますが。
Yes, I do believe that that would be the best idea.
手配した人って公爵さんのことだよね。
So the person who was looking for you was the Duke then, right?
私は知らないのですが、どういう方ですか？
I don't know anything about him. Would you know what kind of person he is?
優しいおじいさん。
He's a very nice old guy. Oh. Oh dear. In the middle of the conversation, suddenly the scenery blurred before my eyes. Agni-chan, Philia! Yes, Philia likes Willem. It's just, she just likes him. It's just a thing that she does. Oh dear, Jude is passing out. Oh no, Jude really is passing out. I couldn't stand anymore. And I went down onto my knees.
あ、どうしたの？
Hey, what's wrong?
体調が崩れているんでしょう。ひどい暴行でしたから。
His health is in terrible condition. Well, it makes sense seeing how badly he was beat.
ジュード、大丈夫？
Jude, are you okay?
無理とは言えんだろう。まずいことになった。
I can't say that I am. I did go through quite a lot back there.
どうなさいましたか？
What would you like to do? I could feel that, I could sense that there were pursuers right behind us on our tracks. Ugh. I forced myself back onto my feet. My health was suddenly in a terrible condition after the daily torture I had gone through. But if I didn't stand up right now, I would die.
奴らが追ってきた。車だ。
They're following us. In a car. In a car! There's a car!
彼らがですか？まさか南に戻ってくるなんて。
Are you sure that it is them? I can't believe that they would willingly go back to the south.
向こうの方が足が速い。車両を持っていたとはな。
They are faster than us. I didn't expect that they would have a car.
ありました。ですが燃料は残り少ないので温存していたんです。
They did have vehicles. However, because they didn't have enough fuel, they were saving it.
北上する時のための最後の燃料を使って私たちを追ってきたんですね。
It seems that they are using the last fuel that we were planning to use to go north to follow us now.
なりふり構わず来ちゃったの？
So they don't even care about what they have to do to follow us?
そんなに怒らせるようなことをしてないつもりなんだがな。
I wasn't actually trying to make them this angry, but okay. The girls are like, what? You were not trying to make them angry? Like they're big like think? They're like big think faces in a circle?
爆破したか。だがあの程度で自暴自棄になるとは。これだからアマチュアというのは恐ろしい。
Triplomatics in the chat. Delilah, please stop speaking hard Nihongo. I can only understand so much. I'm glad that you're trying. And just so you don't think that I can do this all on the fly like this either, I have the script here. I'm using the script to like pick out the vocabulary and quickly drag it into a dictionary so I can translate faster. So that's why I'm so fast. If I couldn't do that, I would be much slower. Everybody else here can attest to that. I was much slower before. Ah, right. We did set off some explosions. Alright, but that's... You think, Jude? But I didn't think that it would make them this terribly desperate. Well, I guess if there's nothing scarier than amateurs in this world. The girls are just like, shoot, what the hell? What are we gonna do? I don't wanna get kicked anymore. Agni-chan in the chat, he's exhausted, he doesn't think straight. Poor guy. Absolutely, I agree. These people are incredibly reckless. The next time they catch us, they might break you too. Huh? In about 20 minutes, they'll have caught up with us. We'll have to find an advantageous spot to return fire. So we're gonna do a shootout, huh? I know you're not gonna be very useful in Bonn, so don't worry. Seriously though, why are you worried even about these people's lives? Philia is like, I just don't like it when people go die. You're worried about their lives? It's just between me and her. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this is... Jude is just like... Jude is the shoot first, ask questions later type of guy, and Philia still can't deal with that. Agni-chan Jude is like, don't you start too, Delilah. I extended the range of my enemy scan. At the same time, I was trying to research the battle potential of our opponents. There were 2 cars. Oh wait, what? Hang on. Yeah, there were 2 cars. Oh, okay, I get it. There were between 8 to 10 people on those cars. All of them were equipped with rifles. However, when it came to equipment, we had the advantage. This was going to be a battle for survival. I couldn't allow myself any mistakes. Thinking about it that way, I felt myself comfortable. I felt myself get comfortable. Oh god, shoot, you have so many issues. I remember this area. What kind of place would you like us to hide?
まず遮蔽物だ。ライフル弾を防げる程度のな。それと位置が高く横移動しやすく一方的に車線が通る。かつ相手が接近しにくい地形が理想だ。
First, we need a place where we can take cover. Something that will help us defend ourselves against the bullets of the rifles. It should also be at a higher location. We're going to snipe! We're going to snipe! It's going to be a sniping game! A place where horizontal movement is easy. And where we will be able to snipe at them from one side while they can't snipe back. Oh, amazing! I love this! This is my favorite kind of location! Ideally, it would be the sort of terrain that would make it difficult for them to approach us.
そんなの都合よく見つかるわけ。
Oh, come on, that sounds way too convenient. There's no way we'll find a place like that.
あります。
Oh, but there is.
嘘。
Seriously? Philia's freaking out.
この少し先に枯れた川と石庭があります。すべてではありませんが、条件に合致していると思います。
A little further ahead of here, there is a dried out river with some stone embankments. It isn't entirely perfect, but it does meet the conditions, I believe.
そこでいい。案内してくれるか。
That's good. Lead us there.
はい。
Yes.
走りたい。デリラは無理か。
I would like it to run if we can. Delilah, will you be able to?
大丈夫です。彼らさえ撃退すれば、この足は折れてもいいんです。走ります。
That's okay. I don't mind if this leg of mine breaks if we are able to retaliate against these people. I will run.
もし壊れたら俺が見よう。頼む。
I'll try to repair it if it breaks. I'm counting on you. Delilah broke out into a run. Her prosthetic leg was surprisingly fast. Her postural running was very good as well. Oh, I love this song. God, why does this visual novel have such a good soundtrack? I need the OST once we're done with this. Battle music, I like it. This is like little battle music. Would you guys mind if I got myself some, I want to make myself some hot cider. Would you guys mind if I made some hot cider real quick? You would have the good music in the background while I'm gone. I'll go for it, hang on. I love this music so much. It is my stream, but you guys matter. I'm making myself some hot cider. I wish I could share, but I can't. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, I will need this. Forgot my bottle opener. Plop. Plop. Back. Half returned. So, I think I didn't cook out all of the sparkle carbonation, but it's fine. So, I'm back. Good music. I love it. So, let's do this. She led me the way, and Philia and I followed after her. We jumped into a grove of trees, This was good. The cars wouldn't be able to follow us in here. I let the direction up to Delilah. As I focused on gathering information on our opponents. Yaharis, sateki nante. They really weren't at all protected against being scanned. They were just charging in full force, following our footsteps. Okay, no, he was saying that they weren't it wasn't about them being protected against enemy scanning, it was that they couldn't enemy scan. They didn't have anything like scanning for enemies. This hoodlum was really nothing but amateurs. As a career, it was my job to put my life on my line, but I really didn't want to die in combat against amateurs like these. Since we took the shortest path through the trees. We reached the stone embankment with some time to spare.
なるほど。水の流れていたところが低いな。いい具合にこっち側の石垣も崩れてる。
I see. The place where the former riverbed is rather low. If the Oh, we have a bot. We have a bot in the chat. We have a bot in the chat. Thanks, Randy. Thank you. My hero. Naruhodo, mizu no nagarete itta tokoro ga fuku no ii tsugou ni gochi gawa no If the conditions are right, we'll even be able to break the stone wall from our side. According to my enemy scan. The people, according to the enemy scan, those men were currently getting out of their cars somewhere close to the thickest with crust. They were in complete disorder. But they were somehow managing to cooperate to come over here.
フィリアは隠れてろ。万一の時はデリラと逃げろ。
Philia, hide. If the worst comes to worst, you're going to run away with Delilah, okay?
嫌だから一緒にいる。
No, I don't want to. I'm going to stay.
正直銃撃戦が始まると邪魔なんだが。
Philia, let me be honest. If a gunfight breaks out, you are just going to be in a way.
私も戦います。
I will fight. I knew it. Delilah is... Oh god, she's such an action girl. I love her. Philia set up... Philia prepared an old rifle that she had brought with her. She has a gun as well. Yes, she does. Oh, look at it! Oh, dear! She's ready to kill! A Kameka kill! I felt like Delilah's eyes were shining red that moment.
平気なのか？君はアンドロイドだ。人を殺すの。
Are you okay with that? You're an android. Aren't you bothered by killing...
許されないことだということはわかります。ですが、仕方ありません。
I know that taking a human life is an unforgivable sin, but I do not have another choice. Once again, I could see a red light shine in her eyes. From before, I thought that it was just some kind of red reflection of the surroundings, but this was different. Maybe she was bugged. Like, maybe she had a bug. Oh. But be that as it may, the light in Delilah's eyes definitely communicated her determination to me.
それはボルトアクションか。間に林を挟んでるから狙って当てるのは厳しいと思うぞ。避難してくれて構わないが。
What you have there is a bold action. I think it will be very difficult to aim between the spaces between the trees with this thing, but since we're on escape, it's not. Since we're on escape. I don't mind either way.
かなりリラックスされていますね。勝ち目があるんですか？
You seem rather relaxed. Do you believe that we have a chance to win?
むしろこっちが有利だと思ってる。
Actually, I believe that right now we have the advantage.
なんと。
Really?
そうだ。あっちの崩れた石橋。あれを通って真横に出られるのは厄介だ。石橋に向かって接近する奴がいたら追い払ってくれると楽できる。
By the way, do you see that broken stone bridge? If they use this to cross and then they reach us from the right side, we are going to be in trouble. If you see anybody approach the bridge too close, drive them off from there. That would help me a lot.
わかりました。
Understood.
それと、車は3台あったはずです。男たちの数も何人か足りません。
By the way, there should have been 3 cars. Also, it feels like there's not enough people following us right now.
増援があるかもなんだな。承知した。
So you mean that there could be reinforcements? Understood. God, honestly, do you know, this would have been a very different journey if, like, this had been what Jude had been dealing with from the beginning. Delilah seems like much more on his wavelength. Like, totally. I mean, I'm glad that he went with Philia, because having a cute girl with him to soften him up is good. But it's also nice to see how well he cooperates with Delilah. I was activating the power assist function of my inner suit and making it work in tandem with the aim assist function of my terminal. He has the aimbot on. He's turning the aimbot on. He's not choking all of the cheats. Aimbot time. If these things would work as intended, then I would have the battle potential of a whole small unit of infantry. Amazing. He's his own platoon. I stationed my gun at the stone wall, hid myself, and waited for our opponents. I had a good grasp of our opponent's current location. X-Counter chat, I nearly thought you would say a whole power of an infant. No, that would be a little sad. But they didn't at all obstruct my information gathering abilities from their side. To me, they were basically stark naked. It seemed like the vanguard of our opponents were just about to cross the thicket of trees. I aimed my gun. The assist function was working. Helping me to fine-tune it to the placement. And I shot. Yeah, this is working just fine. Very fine. The bullet hit straight into the head of a man who came leaping out from between the trees. It burst open like a watermelon with a loud splat. Yeah, I thought this would happen. Philia does not like that.
私は足を引っ張らないことに専念してる。
I'll devote myself to not running away. Maybe you should hide? I told you to hide. Oh dear. Well, I really didn't see what the honor was in playing the pacifist when everyone around you was fighting for their life, but I guess you reap what you sow, Philia. Oh god, he's so salty about it. If you don't have anything to do, then keep your eyes out for the reinforcements. Oh yeah, I can do that! After having seen how one of them got shot down, the man used the trees around them as a shield and stopped rocking. However, I simply aimed between the trees, and 2 bullets flew out and hit a second man who was hiding behind them right in the sternum. After the bullet had wreaked havoc inside him, the excess momentum caused his body to be thrown to the ground and buried there. He collapsed almost perfectly vertically. This time, the men all immediately got down onto the ground. You idiots. The third one. The bullet hit the head down on the floor just as easily as it passed through the trees. I could hear angry screaming voices and chaos. After they angrily yelled at each other, disputing something, the group parted left and right. Damn it, they'd managed to collect themselves. It is much harder to aim at a target that is approaching from the side. There she goes. with the nimble sound of a gun being fired. Delilah let her rifle roar. A large man that had approached the stone bridge fell over forward. His body convulsing and spasming. I was surprised that she was able to hit him without an aim assist. You have good! Keep going this way. Yes! I think I was able to leave the left side to her for a short while. Which means that I was able to I was completely focusing myself on the right side now. Just when I had shot another one of them dead. The other side was using rocks to shield themselves and started their counterattack. Of course, my bullets couldn't pierce a rock. That all said, the angulation was rather bad. Oh, I get it, okay. Which meant that we were at a stalemate. Which wasn't good for us. I changed my position and then aimed at an opponent whose head I could see. I got a direct hit at one of them. However, he didn't die. He just fell over tumbling on the other side of that rock. But I could still get a heat reading out of him. He was squirming. It was squirming. I knew it. As if I would let you get away that easily. Both sides were keeping themselves defended and covered as well as possible as we exchanged bullet hail. Obviously, their meager firepower couldn't hit us. But on the other side, our bullets weren't quite that effective right now either. Delilah had held her own very well on the right side, but eventually somebody did manage to approach the stone bridge. both from forward and from the left side. Enemy bullets were starting to reach us.
すみません、取りつかれました。
I'm sorry, I missed that one.
いや、よくやってくれた。移動だ。フィリアは俺のそばに。
No, you did very well. We're on the move again. Philia, stay by my side. Ah! Princess Madeline, I appear to have ended in the middle of a chase scene. We are currently in a shootout. It's a shootout, but we are on the move again. Delilah is really good at shooting. That's what we've learned. Oh, by the way, she has a prosthetic leg that she was hiding all this time, which her daddy made for her. Her father, not her daddy. God, that sounded terrible. I'm a Shazza sometimes. It is exciting. We stopped attacking back. And all three of us moved towards the right. Yes, cool lag indeed. Cool lag! College. However, our opponents weren't idiots either. They too were running fast, searching for a better position to take.
あいつを牽制してくれ。
Keep them in check!
わかりました。
Understood. We changed our positions from left and right in an instant. I waited until the time was right, and then hit the man who had crossed the stone bridge from the right side with 2 bullets in the stomach. Clinging to his stomach, the man collapsed down onto his knees and rolled down into the shade of the rocks. It wasn't an instant death, but he would soon die from the blood loss at least. 5 left. Agni-chan, a terrible day for Philia, it really is. She's not having a good time right now. Since I was able to see, since my information gathering capabilities allowed me to see them, even now that they were hidden behind the rocks, it didn't even matter. The moment they would jump out from behind, I would just place a bullet and get them before they had a chance to move anywhere. Princess Madeline, wait, what happened to Philia? Did someone hurt my girl? She's fine! She's just standing behind us during the shootout and watching. She's standing behind Jude and Delilah and watching the entire shootout. And she's not very happy about it, but she knows it has to be done. She's information gathering. However, if we stopped moving and just went all in on the gunfight, our brand new equipment might be damaged greatly. All of them were hidden away. They were desperate. Triple in the chat, Philly is expensing secondhand murder. She really is. It's not her first time, but gosh, she does not like it. The moment that we tried to move to a more advantageous position, they took the unreasonable step of spreading out to the left and right. The fact that they did this meant that they were tenacious enough to accept that there would be multiple further victims to be taken. So this was as far as we go. So this was as far as they would go. This was as far as they wouldn't forgive us for having escaped. They would pour even the little resources they had left into this meaningless pursuit. There was just no reasoning with these people. I was scared of how amateurish and unprepared these people were. Oh, actually, I got it wrong. Actually, what he said is, it was scary to how much these people were ready, even if they were amateurs. We went parallelly along the stone wall as we returned fire. This extremely lowered our accuracy rate. The man that had taken the backmost position was preparing to snipe. Oh! According to my trajectory predictions, he was aiming right around at Philia's head. I pushed Philia aside. That was adorable, but it... Princess Madeline, don't you dare! Yeah. A very heavy shot hit me in between my ribs and set in deep. I could see a graphic of a human body appear before my ocular lens, showing me the place where I had shot with a red mark. Jude!
フィリアさん、頭を上げてはいけません。
Philia, don't raise your head. Delilah took over for me and kept the opponent in check with her gunfire.
ごめん、怖すぎてぼっとしてた。
Prince Maddie in the chat, DF's interface in another 20 years. What's DF? I don't know what DF is. Oh, I'm sorry. I was so scared that I kind of spaced out. Damn it. I ended up protecting her without thinking about it again. I really am having a terminal case of attachment problems here. Oh god, he's like, damn it, I should have protected her. This means that I like her, and what am I gonna do if I like her? It means I can't give her over. Oh no. Oh no, he wants to keep daughter. I don't think this is a bad thing, but apparently he does. There was no way I would still be able to treat her like cargo that I could just hand over to the old man. Not like this. Princess Madeline, it's too late for you, Jude. Princess Madeline, Dwarf Fortress. Oh, I get it. Once again, I had been saved by the bulletproof capabilities of my coat. Still, it wasn't able to completely fend off a shot that would have reached this deep into my body. I spat out some gastric juices. There was some blood. Oh, at least there wasn't any blood. At least there wasn't any blood mixed in. Delilah, who had completely focused on attacking the opponents while I was out of commission, eventually took a straight shot to the shoulder. Her pseudo blood splashed around. But Delilah just kept shooting, with the same lust for revenge in her eyes as before. Turned straight in front of her body. I hope I got this wrong. Right. I hope I got this right, but this sentence I'm very unsure about. Actually, okay, just this once I'm going to plug a sentence in. Just this one time I'm going to plug a sentence into Google Translate, because I'm not sure about that one just now. Okay. Okay, according to what Google Translate says, it's pseudo blood splash, but Delilah dared to aim and shoot while keeping the front of her body wide, just to get back on her feet earlier. Okay, that makes more sense than what I said. Okay. This one time I say Google was right and I was wrong. Let's continue. Princess Madeline, Delilah is mad. She really is. It was a direct hit. Princess Madeline, recoil absorption. Yep. One more sign of life disappeared. It was the man who had sniped me before. Before I knew it, I'd whistled. I'd never seen such a magnificent counter before in my life. Delilah, your shoulder!
このくらいなら修復できます。
It's alright. I can heal that.
助かったデリア。
Thank you. You saved me there, Delilah.
いえ、生き残りましょう。
No, it's alright. All that it takes to survive. She was downright ferocious. Even if Delilah could easily... I thought that Delilah could easily keep up with a battle-type android, which I assure you existed, even though she was not built for this purpose. Princess Madeline, oh, her eyes changed colors. They were all red a bit earlier. Yeah, her eyes... Jude noticed that her eyes grow red when she's, like, ready to kill. He thinks that it might be a bug of hers, because she's not supposed to kill, but she can. He thinks it's a bug. I think it's just cool.
何としてもあの人のもとに。
I will do whatever it takes to get back to my father. Princess Madeline, it's that scary. It is. It's a feature shoot! It really is! The backmost man eventually abandoned supporting his allies and started fleeing. I didn't think there was a point to it. Even if he got away with his life now, he would surely die later. Death was surely awaiting for him either way. He was an idiot. There was 3 left. I scattered some bullets to drive them away from our left side. When they lost their patience and jumped out from beyond their rocks, the bullets that I had shot in advance in prediction arched forward and hit and shot through them. Delilah fumbled around in her pockets.
こちらは弾切れです。
I'm out of ammunition.
分かった。手当てしててくれ。
Understood. Treat your wounds.
いえ、フィリアさん、使わないのであれば銃をお借りしても。
No. Philia, since you will not be using it, may I borrow your gun? When Philia's eyes fell on the submachine gun she had gotten from Delilah, she made a grimace before giving it back to her. Delilah started shooting, paying no mind to her wounded shoulder. She got nothing but direct hits. And the opponents who were about to jump out of hiding lost their appetite for it. And quickly returned to their positions. I couldn't help but think that she was beautiful. Her movements, her reactions, it was completely efficient, not a sign of waste. Accurate and precise. Philia, on the other hand, was just flailing around like a complete novice. Well, yeah, Philia is baby. Delilah has training. Just so you know it, Delilah does not look like a kid. Delilah does not look like a kid. Philia does. Randy in the chat, I want this robot girl instead. Well, I suppose she's fine the way she is. It was still hard to believe that an android built for humans would be killing humans. This should originally have been an illegal action within her programming. When in the chat, new Tinder information, kill count. Princess Madeline, this person is on a murder spree, she's gorgeous, oh yeah. It is still weird. Ugly chat, I guess you have to kill people to make Jude really like you, yeah. Viewed from the perspective of the 3 laws of robotics, Philia clearly was the one who adhered to them more. Or maybe they don't adhere to the laws of robotics at all. That's my guess. This was a strange sort of reversal phenomenon I was experiencing here. Say, Delilah, were you trained in combat?
父から習いました。
I learned from my father. No. So you have experience. No wonder then.
ですが人を撃つのはこれが初めてです。
But this is my first time actually shooting at people. Well, you certainly have quite talent. And not that you seem especially happy about it.
そうですね。できれば人を撃ちたくありません。ですが、そうしなければ 父の元に戻れないのですからやむを得ません。
You're right. You're right. If it is to be avoided, I would like to not shoot at people. But if I ever want to return to my father's side, I have no other choice. Triplomatics in the chat, no one can tell me what to do if they're dead. I love it. Princess Madeline, they really don't. Philly is capable of saying no. She absolutely is. So her inclination was the same as Philia's. To begin with. Which meant that she too couldn't just be called a simple machine anymore. She had surpassed what it meant to be a machine.
ジュード、
Jude?
なんだ
What is it?
援軍来たみたい。
I think the reinforcements are here. Oh no! Why? The thing is, the longer I voice Philia, the more she starts to sound like Star Butterfly from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. That's just a feeling I get. I extended the scope of my enemy scan. Further. According to the information that Delilah gave to us, there would be an additional car. Just like Delilah had told us, there was an additional car and 4 more people that were riding in it. I assumed that the one man who had escaped earlier went into the others on the way and was forced at gunpoint to continue the mission rather than and abandon escape.
2人ほど動きが妙だな。ふらついている。
There are 4 people on the car, but the movements of 2 of them are strange. They are staggering.
では拠点に歩けない1人だけを残して全員で来たのでしょう。2人は病人です。うち1人は熱病で死にかけていました。
Which means that they only left a single person who couldn't walk at the base. And then all came after us. 2 of them must be sick. Actually, I am sure that one of them was about to die from his illness. This is how badly they want to drag it out, huh? To drag... Now, all that awaited the wounded person that they'd left behind at the base was death as well. Then again, that might have been what he himself had desired as well. Oh, illustration, nice. The man in the vehicle had dismantled the machine guns attached to their car and come with it, carrying it with them. This was bad. this caliber of weapon was capable of destroying the stone wall. We couldn't afford a direct hit. I wanted to run to the... I wanted to escape to the south. But I couldn't see anywhere, any place we could hide.
追加が合流する前にあの二人を始末する。被弾覚悟で近づくから援護だけ頼む。
Before the reinforcements arrive, we need to end it with these two that are left here. When you're ready to shoot at them. Oh. I'm going in ready to shoot at them, so I'm relying on your support.
それは危険です。
That is too dangerous.
榴弾が残っていれば楽だったな。装備の優位性があるうちにやる。
As long as if we still had explosives left, it would be easier, but we need to finish this as long as we still have the advantage in terms of equipment.
私がおとりになります。ジュードさんであればその隙に。
I'm going to act as a decoy. Then you can take the chance to shoot.
いや、向こうは完全にどっしり構えてる。2対2でおとり作戦を仕掛けてもすぐ見抜かれるだけだ。
No, the two that are left are far too concentrated. If it comes to a 2 versus 2 battle, they will definitely see through your decoy plan right away.
だったら私がおとりになる。
Then I'm going to be the decoy. I and Delilah silently stared at Philia. Then, without saying anything, we looked at each other again.
ここを出てあちらの岩に取り付けませんか。
How about if we left this position and assumed a new one behind that rock?
無理だ。援軍とで挟まれる。
There's no use. We would just get cornered by the reinforcements. Princess Madeline, Philia, no! They are not listening to her either anyway. As we were still busy not coming up with any genius ideas, the reinforcements were coming. They were sniping from between the trees. Oh, they were still at a position where they could. Oh, they were at a position where we couldn't snipe at them from between the trees. The man who had run away earlier was guiding them.
多少危険でも石橋に戻ろう。遮蔽物としては石垣より頑丈な。敵の位置も一箇所にまとめやすい。
This is a little risky, but we're going to return to the stone bridge. It is going to be a more solid form of shelter than the stone wall. From there, it will be easier for us to get all of our opponents in one place.
それしかなさそうですね。
It seems that is our only option, yes. I love how they just completely ignored Philia's suggestion. I love it. They no, we're not sacrificing baby. Oh wait, I skipped the line. Oh no. Okay. As I, who still had more bullets left, was using his gunfire to keep the opponents in check. We moved towards the stone bridge. Oh wait, I skipped another line, hang on. Just then, I could... The man carrying the machine gun came out from between the trees. Damn, I didn't think they still had the guts to do this. If they did that, they should have just... I didn't think they still had the guts to do that. Why not just go north up the peninsula while they were at it, huh? Jude is just like really salty at these idiots right now, and I'm too. Like, goddammit. I've been through worse situations. That is what I told myself in order to cheer myself up a little. The range of the machine guns was no less than 1,000 meters. I wondered if they'd brought the bullets for it too. Gathering strength from the reinforcements that had come, the man resumed their fire. Hey, Jude! Tell me later. There's some kind of space that I can scan, and it's approaching. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! There's some kind of space that she can't scan, and it's approaching. Princess Madeline Diabolos Ex Machina. Yeah, literally. Literally. I wanted to ignore Philia's words. But once my brain had finished processing what she just said, it pierced through it like ice. A space that you can scan? Wait, no, it can't be. Apparently, we weren't done with desperate situations yet. I must have jinxed it somewhere along the way. I must have jinxed it somehow for us. What is going on? Philia, keep scanning for that space. You can use the active mode as well. Just put it on the highest sensitivity you can. Really? Should I really do that?
相手をブチギレさせろ。
Yes, turn it all to max. We need... Go all out.
何が
What is happening?
デリア、俺から何が出てきても撃つな。絶対にだ。
Delilah, no matter what happens now, you must not shoot. At all.
わかりました。
Understood. The shootout is over, everybody. We made it through the shootout. I did the same as Philia and too turned my scanning capabilities to the highest caliber. I wasn't just using the passive means of picking up the slight information that opponents were giving up right now. The problematics Delilah seems really conflicted about being told to not shoot things, yeah. Princess Mel in this story really likes long shootouts, huh? It kind of does. But I was doing whatever it took to find out whatever there was to find over there with my scan. Because if I acted the same as our opponents right now, I too would be judged as acting hostile. I too would probably be judged as acting hostile. And then, once I'd made that mistake, the other side, and he's probably not talking about the gunman now, the other side would learn that we are here and would bring judgment upon us. And it would be the same kind of judgment that was given upon these men. Suddenly, the space where nothing existed seemed to be illuminated. A gigantic outline appeared in stark black before me in an instant. That is what I saw. But that should not have happened. That phenomenon should not have occurred. I was just seeing an optical illusion. The highly advanced technical products we're creating we're using some sort of method to create light out of nothing. And this terminated their concealment. There it is! There we go! Oh dear, oh gosh. Jo, deine. Metal Gear. Yup, Metal Gear. Oh gosh, this is a difficult sentence. Wendy the chat finally me off exactly what the title promised, right? I don't miss, don't I? To compare the 20 space. Sure. In a single moment, a huge region even, was part by part, bit by bit, with countless many voices that piled up one after another, painted in. This is a difficult sentence. Its sense of presence was terrible. And it was hidden from all of us, brought to naught. It appeared like a storm, throwing the battlefield in such making us forget the chaos of the battlefield.
Singularity machine.
A singularity machine? Even if it's not, don't hit. Don't shoot. It was a toweringly gigantic machine. The description of a walking factory was truly apt for this one. Industrial Ichibo. It seemed almost as if somebody had cut off a part of an industrial city and made it grow lax. Triplomatics, the weapons to surpass Metal Gear, the walking factory, yeah. And from the center of that city towered a high, gigantic tower. And at its summit was a gigantic red eye, wickedly glaring down upon it all. That must be the Crimson Eye. The contours that definitely suit the data that I've been shown before. Agni-chan, oh now it sounds like a guardian from Breath of the Wild. Fair. Fair. Its single red eye was looking straight down upon us. Its red glow was clear and powerful. It painted the scenery around us in a brilliant scarlet red, making everything feel so much more unreal. Jude, this is bad.
逃げた方がいいよ。この子真面目すぎる。
We need to run. That guy is serious. It was rather weird and unusual to get such a reasonable and reality conform warning from Philia. What did she mean with serious?
いや動くな
No, don't move.
連中の先に恐怖に屈する
I want these men to first know the terror. Finally, one of the looters let out a scream. Okay, thugs. One of the thugs let out a scream. He turned the machine gun towards the Crimson Eye and shot. Oh, he's an idiot! Oh, idiot! Holy hell! Oh no, he's dead! He's dead! Wow. Self-kill. Princess Madeline smart. Yes. Oh, good. Kyoto. The large missile shot by the gun was simply absorbed into the gigantic body of the machine. The destructive power that was enough to break boulders simply disappeared, as if throwing ripples, as if thrown into the ocean, like a little pebble. The angle of the red light lowered, glaring down upon the man groveling by its feet. And then, the next moment, something happened. Was it an explosion? Was it bullet hail? I don't know what it was. The shockwave blew out violently, and I had to close my eyes. After the heat left behind by the wave had passed along with it, I opened my eyes. And saw that everything by the feet of the Crimson Eye had turned into scorched earth. This thing. I couldn't see the thugs anymore. They had evaporated. That is what happens when a singularity machine attacks. I knew that. But it was too early to be relieved. We might be next. This is so intense. We... We might not have directly attacked it, but the way I had enemies scanned it and forced it to reveal itself was quite impolite, one must say. I wonder how it would judge us for it. The crimson eye's red eye, brilliantly shone. I almost felt like its light was giving me a déjà vu. It looked almost like it looked very much the same as the strange light I saw in Delilah's eyes before we fought. Oh, interesting. The color red is generally a warning sign. It is a sign of attack. It is a color that shows the will to battle. I could see Delilah's will to shoot at people, her determination to do so before the battle in the red light in her eyes. Princess Madeline, doubtlessly significant. Yeah, color theory is here. Now I was starting to wonder if this was a bug in the AE type Android models, or if it was a feature. They literally say, he says bug, and not a bug, but a feature. It's not a bug, but a feature. This has to be intentional. I refuse to believe that this is not intentional. Well, he says he's not sure about it, but still. He figured it out. No, I had to consider that that the light I saw in Delilah's eyes might also have been some sort of error brought forth by my retinal lens. Princess Madeline Extreme, Robot Girl's dad learns color theory. Well, be that how it may, there's no doubt that the light I saw there signified some sort of change in the mentality of this AE type android. I think it is looking at me. And what if the Crimson Eye was capable of sensing this change in her mentality? I wanted to yell at her, tell her to run, but before I could, this happened. Problematic, this is now also Shadow of the Colossus. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh no, no! There was a shockwave accompanied by heat. And it spread out very near to us. And blew me away. I blacked out at that point. I think this is a good place to stop for today. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Mwah. Brilliant place to stop. 11 out of 10. think about this. This is probably the best titled stream we've had so far, because this was literally a Metal Gear scenario. This Wendy in the chat, Delilah did nothing wrong. Madeline in the chat, Jude. What I'm learning from all of this is that I need to play Metal Gear. So, we'll do the rest on Saturday, I think. Probably. Yeah, let's see how long the next two scripts are actually. Wait, let me check. Wait, what? She's Exco, she's dead. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, so there's apparently only one script left for next time. Let me see if I've got this right. Yeah, we did 10-1. We did 10-1 today. Hang on, I'm at the wrong one. Okay, yeah, we did 10-1, we did 10-2. Yeah, we have only 10-3 left for next time. More time for review, yeah. Holy... That was nice. Thank you guys for joining. It was really fun. And really intense. I like the intense parts because I get really into reading them, in case you can't tell. Anything you want to say before we end the stream for today? I'm open for suggestions. Princess Madeline, thank you for streaming. I thank you for coming. I thank you for coming too. It was a lot of fun. Thanks, guys. So yeah, we'll continue this on Saturday. I've just saved, so we can stop here for today. Yeah. Bye. See ya on Saturday. Oh dear.